right. Let's see what's up. What's up? What's up? Um, one moment. All right, we got one person up in here. What's going on? What's going on? This is the Reluctant Nabi, and let's see who we can get up in here real quick. I see y'all kind of creeping in. So we are going to see how blocked this is going to be. As y'all know, all right, as y'all know, YouTube, Facebook, they're all in cahoots with this current government to try to prevent us from being able to contact one another, get in touch with one another, communicate with one another. Hey, brothers, this is how the new slavery works. This is how the new slavery works. Really quick, let me greet everybody real quick. Habordan Harduga, Habordan Hardugudag, Ola Oita the Bain, Batas Los Bonja Mesami, Keru Bawani Konichiwa, Nihania, Nihao, Nihama, Sani Bonani, Jumbo Herbagani, Assalamu alaikum, Shalom, Kumustaka, Kumustapokayo, and Talafa Lava Soy Fua. All right. So let me help y'all to what's going on real quick. All right, for you old school people that know what help means. Anyway, Facebook for some reason seemed to be not only Facebook seemed to be blocking me so that let's see. So that people don't get my messages. All right. And you know, there's some help with that. There's some help with that. One of the good things about it is that I'm letting people know that I'm starting this at I'm starting this as at 8, and so it goes a long way. And so let's see. Oh, dang, 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 dang. I forgot one way to do it. All right. So if y'all bear with me real quick, if y'all can bear with me real quick, I wanted to deal with dismantling the treachery that we have been seeing that is going on when it comes to us Afro men. There is a clear decision on behalf of Black women primarily, but also on simp culture and the simps that's heading up the simp culture to shut us Afro men down from even speaking. Now, let me remind y'all real quick, very important, if you can get those thumbs up, I get those thumbs up, and share to platforms, especially at the beginning of this, because this is going to be significant for us, right? Now, let me take a break real quick and do something, and I'm gonna play my intro music again. And when it's done, I should be done, and we'll be back to continue this. I just have to send out another reminder. Hold on for a second. All right, so I'm kind of back again. Um, so there's a lot going on in technology. There's a lot going on in politics. There's a lot going on with the news media, and there's a lot going on that we see with our own eyes in neighborhoods. Now, the videos, the videos that I have sent up, right? A lot of it, the videos that I have sent up lately. Very, very sad videos, right? But one of the issues with these videos is this, that a lot of what is going on is being in our community is being hidden from us, and the national media is doing as if it is a game plan, and it is a game plan. Let me greet everybody real quick. Hey, what's up, Dave Fitzgerald? What's up, Negro Sam? What's up, David Bowman? What's up, Baruch 12? Rasan Talley and Terrell Lane. Uh, so what's up to all y'all that's in here right now, and to the others watching? Okay, see what's going on here. So I was having a few discussions today. Matter of fact, been having some pretty serious discussions throughout. All right, pretty serious discussions throughout. And one of the things that I want y'all to be aware of is that the discussions between those who mean good in the Afro community. When I say there's an attack on all ends, there's an attack on all ends. All right. Hey, what's up, Zimalu? All right. There's an attack on all ends. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is this. When we say hostility towards towards Afro men, we're talking about what's causing them to leave the BAW. Yes, I will once I get there. Oh, are you going to live in Brazil? Oh, hey, it's a plan. It's a plan. And so, and we're going to deal with that too. We're going to deal with that too. All right. I don't think we realize the level of toxicity that is going on right now. Right? I don't think we realize the risk to our children. All right. And the reason why, understand my title. I said hostility towards Afro men is what's causing them to leave BW, Black women, period. Black women, period. Some of the women have made living in the United States by their choices in who they want to run the government, by their choices in what they do as far as wickedness, by how they will do something wicked in order to cover up for it. They'll have an Afro man take the fall because it is that easy. How all these false accusations are putting a bunch of brothers behind bars. All right. How some real accusations and real things that's happening as a result of hostilities that the Afro men have endured from the BAW. All right, and then when he act on it, defends himself or mans up. All right, that puts him behind bars. So we are in a place in the United States where it is just toxic to an Afro man to be here in any capacity and um, and take the chance on sharing space with almost anyone else. This is to include other men. Now let me break something else down to you, because this mess is starting to really piss me off. All right, so y'all know about all the swords and stuff and things that I bought for the children. All right, the one thing I'm not going to tolerate for anybody, and I'll call you out for it. And the reason why I call people out that's doing wickedness in the group, because people that come and like base their friendship off of me, then come into the group. Understand this. That makes them hostile to all of us, because if you don't know what somebody is doing to me that is unjust, they'll and I don't tell you, then I am just as guilty when they come and try to swindle you. Now, there's some things that's going on with some members, whereby they are kind of going through some stuff, but they're not hurting anybody else, right? Some of us are aware of what they're going through, and then there are some things like the one that took my stuff, and this is the disingenuous stuff that I'm talking about. So basically, I receive. Understand this. If you BS me, I screenshot everything. The reason why I write things so that I can have them, so that when I go to the police or whatever. And so I just received a contact talking about from, so I don't know who else he reached out to. Eddie, also known as Texas Marine. Hey, Simplify USMC vet. So he sends a message. I don't appreciate you telling folks I'm stealing. You did steal from me. All right. The hotel had cameras. All right. The thing is right by the door. All right. And so basically, the dude had the stuff that goes to children. And so now I got to come off of more money because I said I was going to bring you some soccer balls, this, that, and the other. Right? And right now, this hurts me in two ways. One, I'm not rich like that. And this dude knew that. And he knew that I was doing this with the help of brothers. And he knew that I do what I do with mainly my income. There is things that I did, right? So when my lease was up on my apartment, I say I'll just go back and forth. When I'm here, I'll stay in hotels. But how it evens out is when I go to Brazil's, the hotels are cheaper, right? It is cheaper for me to live in Brazil than it is in the United States. And living in hotels. So as you know, in Brazil, if I stay in a hotel, right, I pay about as much as what people pay for rent in an apartment or a mortgage. The difference is I don't have to pay for any extra stuff. I get breakfast every day. And so it kind of works for me. All right. Now, with this enables me to buy stuff. Um, this enables me to buy stuff for children. And so when somebody wants to help, I welcome the help. One, because I wanted people to see that it is a bunch of brothers, right? But no, it's not. And that was my mistake. It's a few of us, right? And so the hostility we face is on all ends. And these are the byproducts of being, myself included, being raised by a single mother, where some of us, I would dare say, I learned to be a man, and things help. And I learned that as a man, I'm not going to bring harm to other men or going to cause uh, ruin to other men, right? I'm going to work for it myself. No, most of the dudes in the Black community, most brothers, that's why they don't watch this channel. And you got to be careful of who's watching you, because some people are looking for ways to get over on you. What's up, One Loyal King? Some people are looking for a way to get over on you. All right. So all the soccer balls, all the perfume, the swords and everything that I got was almost all for nothing, right? But some of you brothers that donate to my channel, y'all taught me some things. Like USMC vet, like Roland, like a lot of y'all. I named a lot of y'all on my TikTok earlier. Y'all showed me something, right? The people that give to me on a regular, and I'm talking about $2, and I'm not talking about the big thing, but they feel like they want to help on the regular. And I know they're that they're really giving from their heart, right? I understand that those are the people that's trying to help. One of the things I did not understand about Eddie, Texas Marine, is this: that everything, when I started looking at everything that I was doing, there was nothing that everything with his help, when he was helping me, he benefited more so by taking away from the mission. In other words, his help didn't add to the mission, obviously, because a lot of my stuff was just getting stolen off of my vehicle and stuff inside my vehicle. Even the dash mat I had inside my vehicle, gone. I mean, really. And I noticed it, and that really pissed me off. This dude was stealing from my vehicle the whole time, and me. But I let certain things pass because I thought this dude was helping. Yeah, I'm putting him out there like that because he just sent me a message. Oh, I was trying to reach you. No, you didn't. We've been trying to reach him. I called his apartment, went by the job. And so we're talking about snakes. All right. The only time we hear back or I hear back from him is when he see one of these messages, one of these things, right? He'll chat something. Oh, I tried to, and it's BS. It's BS, right? And so what is this that a bunch of dudes have the mentality to destroy other brothers like females? I'm gonna steal from the dude that's actually trying to help out. All right. So we have to deal with that where we can't even trust many dudes that come into our midst. But I started looking and analyzing things and the difference, because when I've gone to Georgia, them brothers was straight up, Roger Spice and all of them. Them brothers was straight up, right? Helping the brother, right? Um, Brother Elijah helping a brother, right? So all these people were helping a brother, literally, with their finances and stuff like that. Or when they were helping by doing things, they weren't taking, right? And so basically, this is the one form of hostility. So y'all look at what happened. We have the stuff where these people, someone came in and stole 50,000, 50K from the group, from the crypto group, right? And what they came in fast, talking this, that, I'm gonna help you, this, that, and the other. And it was more black people coming in to take down other so-called black people or the brothers, the Afro people. Understand this. And then you go and you look, a whole bunch of brothers are being done in by black people. All right. And then in the media, on Fox, on all these shows and stuff, you come into this thing thinking that we might have something. And I want y'all to understand something. The places that people were going to was Colombia, Brazil, and now they're branching out to Thailand. They're leaving the Philippines alone because of the government. In other words, men are taking their money and time to a place like here in Thailand. They're taking their money and time to places where they are appreciated. All right. We're not even tolerated in the United States. We're not appreciated. We're not tolerated overall. We're used and then spit back out. We're used for our resources, or there is an attempt to use us for our resources. These are resources that we would really willingly give to someone that respects us. But no, they want to disrespect us, then expect us to not run to these women who gives us respect. Understand that. Who thinks it's a pleasure to work and take care of a man. Why? Because he's going to take care of them. You don't have to talk about 50-50, and they don't have to make a play for you, because by the time we get there, we know from the witness of others what these women bring to the table. It's not a degree. It's not money. It ain't even a big butt. But the peace, the willingness to take care of, somebody to have fun with. And people aren't saying that, oh, it's all roses and rainbows. No, they're saying you got the male female dynamic misunderstanding, the language misunderstanding, this, that, and the other. But it's the things that we're supposed to be accustomed to the confrontations that you have with these things, and trying to manage that. But it isn't somebody trying to put you under. And even with that, those that are trying to do that, they approach you different with a different agenda. And see, so brothers are telling you what the game is. In this place, in Brazil and stuff, in Colombia. All right, we've been telling you, right? But here's the thing. The hostility that we are dealing with, some of the times it's good to get out of the country just to get away. All right, so you got this person right here. You got this person right here. Y'all know her. I won't say the nicknames that everybody call her. All right. But let's just say this. Dr. Omar Johnson was saying queen to everybody on the panel, to include the TS. Dude. It's sad when you can't tell the average black woman from a TS, or when a TS can make themselves up so much that a person that's so black would mix them up for a real black woman. Let that sink in for a minute, fellas. Mr. black, mixed up a TS for confused, misunderstood, or couldn't tell the difference between a TS and the regular black women that was on the panel. She being one of them. I'm going to pause for a moment to let that sink in. I want y'all to get a gander at that. I want y'all to see if y'all can just grasp an understanding of how effed up that is. That Mr. Black, whoo, them Freudian slips, could not tell the difference between a TS and, say, this woman. You know there is a problem, not with the brothers, but the problem is with the BAW. All right. And here's the thing. So what the black women do and all the jealous simps do, let's get into this, is they try to shame Afro men for not wanting to deal with evil. But understand, scripturally, we are supposed to sanctify ourselves from these people. We are supposed to separate from these people. It says that they are going to dog us out, they're going to lie on us, steal, kill, and destroy is what Satan wants to do, the devil wants to do. So if these people are following their master, aren't they following him because they have the same heart, the same spirit? All right. But let them be jealous. Here's the thing, Rasan. What's up, by the way? Hey, what's up, Terrell? All right. Understand. Let them be jealous. Who gives a F? We don't have to deal with them. Understand. Let them smolder in this pit of excrement that they have created for themselves. Let them be jealous, right? I'm going to say this, share this video. Let them be jealous, right? Who gives a F what they say? Those are some sorry dudes, and they're the left hand of the supremacy that they say they're fighting against. They're not fighting against supremacy. They're fighting the people that are leaving the plantation, and they're fighting to keep us on the plantation because we are people and they are crabs. And they want to stay in that barrel, and they thought that they could keep us in the barrel with them. They are too, and these are the same suckers that are too damn afraid to stand up to the black women. Talking about we men. You can't stand up to black women. You go after us because you think we're low-hanging fruit. But we're not. See, we gives a damn about you. All right. All y'all should have that mentality. Leave them alone. All right. Leave them alone. All right. No, we can still do the thing. It's just that I have to take less. And some of the things I replaced. Okay. So real quick. I replaced some of the things. Okay, I'm gonna back up. So these are, I have bought a lot more of these. I would like to, I thought I was going to be able to get, have a lot to take down there, but yeah. Um, so I went this route. So what these are the bamboo. All right, these are the bamboo katanas for the Aido class. Aido, right? For the Aido class, right? And so basically, one, show you something real quick. How you sheathe these things and how you do it, right? So they're here like this. You kind of turn it to the side like this. You grab it like this. And when you come out, you pull this back and this up, bam. And you do your thing. All right, now to put it back, it is really safe, but it don't feel that way at first because you like, oh, it's a tip, right? So you just guide it, right? In here. Now, so if you notice, when I put it in, right? So I'm coming like this. I'm not even looking. And it guides it in, you don't get cut. But the children don't know that, right? But these bamboo, they're not sharp, they're not heavy, so they can practice. I got 3 of them. I got this fancier one here. Be like, what up? All right. And you could do that. Ah, right. And so so there's 3 of those. I have some Shania coming in. And then my lady, she's going to bring some stuff down to Brazil when she comes down to Brazil. All right. And so don't feel bad because a lot of brothers, like Brother Elijah, he sent something. Um, who else? Let me see. Let me look at this real quick. Brother Elijah sent something. How did I do that before? Hold on. I went through everything. Yeah. So Brother Elijah, Kid Jackson sent something. Um, Khalil, Dave, Fitzgerald, Derek did, Terrell did, um, TFC Trading Group did, Fred did, Backwoods Backwoods Rider did, um, and so, and one of the things that was happening is Dwayne. One of the things that was happening that I just really didn't realize, I was like, why is it so hard to send money back and forth? And man, there was a couple of things that now that all this stuff has happened, so all the stuff that I had intended for the children, um, they're going to be shortchanged by a lot, right? They're going to be shortchanged by a lot. All right, but one of the things is that one of the things is that once we know that somebody is wicked, we don't give them, yes, they're given a fair chance anywhere outside the United States. All right. And so this is a problem. Now, let me say this. Let me say this. If you get booted out, just log back in. Don't forget to get the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I say subscribe, but make sure you're still subscribed, right? And one of the things is that a lot you got people that flag this channel and stuff, and all channels where brothers are trying to help each other, right? When we calling out the BS, they will flag that as well. All right. So beware of this, right? Now, when we talk about this, we're going to put up the video. We're going to put up the video of Cynthia G. We're not going to play the whole thing there, but it's a trifling mess. How she misrepresented history. Exactly. Now, y'all keep remembering what I said. There's a reason why I say black women, the black American women, because I'm making sure that there's a distinction between the black American women and the African women, because they're having the same problem in Africa and England with black women as well. South Africa, not so much, but it depends on the country you go there. All right. And so she had a baby from a dude who had 5 babies' moms and babies from each of those moms. and he was on her show. And then when people found out that he got the goods and pumped her and made her baby mama number 6, she wanted to be upset, but she slept with the dude that she knew for sure had 5 baby mamas and 5 babies, and he wasn't taking care of none of them. And she said, but okay, I'll open my legs up. And no, you can't be mad at us because of those ignorant decisions. All right. They're talking about divesting. How you want to divest and take your child to another man? And while you're trying to divest, while she's trying to divest to the white man, the white man is divesting to anyone outside of the United States as well. As a matter of fact, in Sweden, they're trying to make the feminists are trying to get a law made against their men being able to marry women from Thailand. I want y'all to understand this. This is how wicked these places have become. The women, because it's a in a flat out democracy, will always get their get their way to have laws made to disenfranchise the men that they're going to want to die for them. So what happens when the men say, no, we're not going to die for you anymore. We don't even want to be around you anymore. What happens then? Well, you got what's happening now is a mass exodus of all the men, all the groups of men, with the exception of the Hispanics. And the Hispanics ain't having nothing to do with the white woman or the black woman. And if the Hispanic women ain't careful, they'll go and they got the whole of South America. All right. And so basically this is what's going on. Hey, what's up, Shan Lee? All right. And so what's going on is you got an out and outright war. All right. You got an outright war against brothers like me. You got an outright war against brothers like me on all sides. Oh, and the war is against you brothers that's looking for information from brothers like me as well. All right. For you new people, don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. All right. And also about in the divestment movement. Well, he knows. He knows. I hate to say this. He knows what's out there. Think about it. It's black men, mainly in Houston, but it's black men that have always robbed from me. I'm just saying. And we don't know if Tommy is playing or not, because I'm sure if she find a good Afro man, he'll be good with that. And I haven't heard from his mouth that this is what he wants. I haven't seen a video that this is what he wants. So I'm gonna hold that with a grain of salt, because if he had a video saying this, that I'm pretty sure that thing would be plastered around the internet so fast it's ridiculous. So I'm not sure he said that, because every other thing he says that's incendiary, it gets shared with the quickness. Yes. So the thing is, I do Brazil because my friends are there. I've made relationships there with whole communities. All right. So that's why I do Brazil. But I mean, anywhere outside of the United States that's not England because England and all the Western countries are having the same problem, right? And the laws do not support good men, period. And so anywhere but Western, with places dealing with Western women. Now, if you get a woman, like say, and I'm not saying all Western women are bad, right? I never said that. I've never said that. Remember, my phrase is there are always unicorns and rubies. Remember, I've been saying that since 2010. Unicorns and rubies, right? And so when I'm saying that, is some of the times you need to get your ruby and take them with you. Because the problem is that this is the land of wickedness right now. All right. And this is what it is. This is the land of wickedness right now. All right. And so, hey, what's up, Captain Marvel? Let me get through these. All right. And so this is what we're dealing with, brethren. This is what we're dealing with. We got people shadow banning my channel. They're blocking. And so Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg and them, and whatever they want to call themselves, all right, they're using their platforms to silence people for political reasons, and they're doing it at the behest of the government, according to news report, according to court testimony. All right. And so here's the thing. So exactly. Exactly. All right. And so here's the thing. This is why we don't punish women who never had children with the punishment of the women who has had children. They're not on the same plane. All right. And so what's happening is the women in Thailand, all right, when they get to these other countries and marry these men, they're not being abused. The women, the Caucasian women, are trying to say this, the same lies that many women are telling in the United States, especially when it comes to the grape essay and all the rest of that. At one point, 75% of the, according to research that I posted up, they showed were false. That means 25%, that's too many, were real, but 75% were false. And what's the punishment that they get? None. Right? Yeah, my Portuguese is real good. Right? And so, and you got a lot of brothers they're looking at the handwriting on the wall. Right? And remember, brothers are more spiritual than you know. Yes, he does. He does know. Okay. I'm saying I didn't hear it, and I was waiting for it to come around, and I can understand if he said it. I'm just saying I'm not going to say he said it. I'm just taking it. I'll probably look. I'll probably look for it because now it's to my attention and verify for myself. But I'm not going to just put that out there like that because I didn't hear it. That's what I'm saying. Yes, a lot of these guys are owned by the FBI. Remember, Al Sharpton was owned by the FBI. Al Sharpton was an informant for the FBI. He was wearing a bug for the FBI. Yes, they are. So YouTube, TikTok, and all the rest of the people who want to pay are paying people to sell out. All right. And this woman here made a lot of money by lying about Afro men. All right. And then when channels like mine was up posting all the research and stuff, they would have the channels shadow banned or banned. I wouldn't, but I'm not saying I'm shocked he would say something, because it might be something that he would say. I'm just saying I haven't heard him say it. And I'm not shocked. Nothing would shock me, because Tommy Sotomayor. All right, let me tell you something. One of the things that happened when my channel was big. All right, so myself, Tommy Sotomayor. Who's that guy you like? Yeah, Tariq Nasheed. We were some of the bigger brothers, and y'all remember when we got when our channels were unrighteously flagged by Black women, right? Now, in this, some of the heinous things that these women did was they photoshopped his daughter with an eggplant in her mouth. Y'all know I ain't talking about the vegetable either. And I mean when she was an adolescent in grade school, not middle school. That's how sick this is. And they put it on the internet. That's who we are dealing with. Brothers, that's who and what we are dealing with. All right? That is who and what we are dealing with. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on for a second. So y'all need to understand who and what we are dealing with. Now, we got another issue. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Okie dokie. Hold on. I don't know. Is my channel freezing up or something? Watching now. All right. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Okay. I see what's going on now. All right. She was appealing enough for that dude to put a baby in her. I'm just saying. And she let him. I'm just saying. And I never said she was ugly. Minus all the makeup and cake up and clown stuff she got on herself. Right? But she's not the only problem. She is not the only problem. Here's the other problem. Right? The reason why no one can stand up to the Black women, because he stands in a way to allow them to do their wickedness. And now that the tables have turned and all that beautiful Black queenness and stuff like that is turning out to be more toxic than anyone has ever imagined. Everybody from him to TD Jakes is trying to, that's made all this money off of these black women, are trying to hold them accountable, but they can't because they lack credibility. Dr. Umar Johnson has no credibility left. All right. And one of the reasons he have no credibility left is he went after Afro men that were trying to tell the truth about the BAW. Right? He said something was wrong with us because these are Mother Earth, these are Black Queens and stuff like that. But again, we need a woman, but we don't need the one. We never needed the woman that ended up being our mothers to exist. We definitely 100%. There's no way in hell we could do without it. Needed the dude that was our daddy, though. Because if he's not the one that put the sperm in the woman, we do not exist. No, I mean she is with all the cake up on, but with the makeup off and with a feminine nature, but she's so toxic. I'm gonna tell you what's happening. The toxicity and the lying, and this is willful lying. Because remember, she laid in bed with somebody she would consider a beta male that had 5 moms and 5 children and wasn't taking care of anyone, and she still let that dude get between her legs and give and produce another child with her. And this was one of the bigger stories concerning her on YouTube at the time this happened. Hey, what's up, Roger Spice? What's going on, brother? Okay. And so basically, all right, she wasn't talking about divesting then. And it's amazing. They go have a baby with Pookie and Ray Ray in them. And then they talk about, oh, we need to get a Chad. And Chad don't want y'all because Chad is leaving too. All right. But this dude had and deified the black woman, right? To the point where she thought that men were her stepping stool. Not the white man, of course, just the Afro man. Right? But it is starting to backfire. And now the whole country is going to go to hell in a handbasket. Because when you are saying that women are allowed to talk about unaliving Afro men, but men aren't allowed to talk about leaving that situation, and talking about leaving that situation is tantamount to hate speech, and on your platform, then that's the problem. Right? That is the problem. Oh man, that's good, bro. That's good. All right. So that's the problem. And these simps, these super simps, had always gotten in the way of correction. They put a false sense of history, right? They came in to do the work of the supremacists in the name of, oh, I'm not helping supremacy. Okay, what did I just do? Hold on. Ah, there it is. All right, so this is basically what's been going on, right? So in the name, I'm fighting supremacy. No, you're not. All right. Yes. Yep. Brother Rob. Right. And so you couldn't tell her nothing. Right. But these you got a bigger problem than this. So Rob done knocked her up. Right. Rob knocked her up. A black man knocked her up. A black man with a bunch of baby mamas. Right. And she knew it beforehand, and still that's the dude she decided to let knock her up. And he jetted out. What what she thought her stuff was special enough that the same dude that didn't take care of 5 other women was going to take her. And what was he going to take care of her with? Nothing. The nothing he had when he laid with her. Bad reputation, no real income, never took care of his children, and that's who she. I'm not blaming him. He didn't deny who he was, and she knew exactly who he was before she let it happen. Here's your other problem. Here is your other problem. Derek Jackson and some of his women. So you got the Cynthia G's and the Derek Jackson working in tandem for the cause of wickedness. Working in tandem for the cause of wickedness. All right. This dude lied on men so hard, and as people like me were posting the data over and over again, other people were trying to hide it. All right. And the thing is, you know why his wife didn't leave him? Why he was laying pipe and all the rest of those women? He became a millionaire by lying on Afro men. In other words, the system will reward you for lying on Afro men, but they will punish people like me for telling the truth. All right. So let's go back to Miss Cynthia G. And let me just say this. And Derek Jackson's stuff was a big deal. It was a big deal. A very big deal. Right? The hypocrisy of it all. But I'm gonna tell you what it got him. It got him a lot of money, and it got him a lot of females that was wet for him because they found a man that would lie to them, because that's all they want is the men that's going to lie to them, say what they want to hear, help them cover up the wickedness that they've been doing to children and men, right? And they'll give all their heart to him. And he running through it. And where his wife have to complain about it? What's his wife going to do? He made that money. He made millions, like many other so-called black men made millions off of lying about Afro men. Millions. All right. Don't get it twisted. Now, I want to show y'all something, and I'm gonna explain it to you too. Let's deal with something real quick. We're gonna go to the video. That ain't what I meant to hit. right, hold on for a second. We're going to go to the video of Cynthia G and Dr. Umar. And I'm going to see if y'all can see what the problem is and was in this video. Oh, pictures. Hold on. One minute. Did I say how did I have that? L. Hold on for a second. No, that ain't the one I want. I think this is the one I want.
Supremacy, does it exist in your world, and has it affected?
Okay, I want y'all to pay attention to this. I want y'all to understand the gymnastics that's going on here. All right. And we're gonna pay attention to a few issues here. Now, the lies are going to start as soon as she opens her mouth.
Black men.
Absolutely, it exists. And Black men have worked in tandem with white supremacy since.
All right. Now, understand, I said this in my video that I just put up, that this is a flat out lie because it's been the Black women that worked in tandem with the white men. All right. Keep in mind, the Black men, if they have looked at a white woman, he was hung on a tree. He was whipped. He was killed. If a Caucasian woman had a child from a Black man, that child was put to death. All right. The only people that was allowed to freely get into relationship with whomever they wanted to was the white man and the Black woman. The white woman couldn't even do it. Understand?
Become in contact with it. And this is why I say in the Black community, we have very disingenuous, very dishonest discussions, especially when it's regarding Black men, because we do have a Black male worshiping culture.
Now, understand the gymnastics that you have to do to believe that crap coming out her mouth. Remember, Dr. Umar was on this panel calling anything that looked like the modern day Black woman queen. Even though one of the beings that was on the panel was not born a woman. Period. The reason why they have him on a lot of shows, because he got a degree, but he can't stand up to anybody because he don't have any principles that he stand for. period. His principles aren't the reason for his change because he has none. If you take Malcolm X, he had another view of Islam from traveling to a place trying to be Islamic, right? His principles didn't change. The way he went about things changed because his eyes were opened up that, wait a minute, outside the United States, things are different. But inside the United States, he's like, no, they're not different. He said, it is what it is inside the United States. He said, Caucasians can help, but we need to start with our own first. All right, he learned. But Dr. Umar don't learn anything. He takes his little degree and he's all over the place. So that's why they have him on all these panels. He stands for nothing, so it is easy to catch him in compromise.
So what we do within that culture, and Umar Johnson is showing it today, is absolve Black men from any accountability for what they've done.
All right, so here's the point. When have Black men ever been absolved of anything? We're the most in jail. We're the most lied on. We're the most falsely accused. We're the most falsely prosecuted. We're the most put to death by the prison system on death row falsely as innocent men. As a matter of fact, even when the courts find out that we are totally innocent, they still refuse to exonerate us because the system do not allow for innocent people to be free if they went through the process. And they'll be like, well, he has exhausted the process. So under the process, he must die. So it's not about innocence. It's not about guilt. It never was. Anytime they could willingly kill an innocent man, because that's what their process say to do, because for Caucasian people and white supremacy, the process, which was guided to be for, the process which was guided to be for that group of people and not for us, it was never about justice. It was about allowing them to maintain control financially and otherwise through the legal system. But they have the legal system to fool us into thinking, oh, this is a fair system for everybody. And it's not. It's a wicked system. Even when you use it to try to make millions, is because in order to do that, they have to get you to be greedy. Which, as you know, the Most High said we're not supposed to be this thing.
One, we wouldn't be in a system of white supremacy had it not been for Black men. So if you
And so this is where daughters of the trade comes up and the wickedness that the Black women did. Like I said, a bunch of people were born from white men and Black women all the way up through the 20s and stuff. The paper bag test came from that because they made this thing about color and not family. All right. And so this woman will get up here and outright lie about everything. Right. And notice she don't put up no charts, no graphs, no facts, no nothing. Because she don't need to. She's on these people's show. She can say whatever the hell she want to. So long as it sound good to these people.
access to white women, that's what you were worried about. And it's interesting.
That's
what you were worried. A war being waged on them. They were worried about getting access to white women.
And she was talking about after slavery, which no, the Gullah Wars and all the wars, we were fighting to be human. It was the Black women that wanted access to white men. Remember, they were talking about divesting. Cynthia G is the main Black woman that brought up the divestment movement. She and the other toxic females on her show pushed that narrative. She did that. You know what happened? Brothers got passports. We didn't push no divestment. We said F them, let them divest. And we just got gone. Well, holy cow. The Afro men said, nope. I guess they divested from them. Got them passports and left. And here's the thing that a lot of these women don't understand. Well, let's do a little more of this, right? But here's something that a lot of women don't understand.
That's what you were worried about. And it's interesting. There's a reason why I feel names, not accomplishments. And the reason being is because
I think you mentioned those names specifically because
that I did more harm to the community than the very people who accomplished that were accomplishing something beneficial when, in his own opinion, that wasn't beneficial and did more harm to the community than good. So I think that
he's talking about integration, and he's absolutely right. And she don't understand because she's looking to make an argument that black men weren't ever SH, and all the rest of that stuff. They were always wanting to be the white man. No, we don't copy the white man. Says the woman sitting up on the thing with a bunch of weave and makeup on, trying to look like a white woman. I mean, look at my fro. Who's copying the white man and who's copying the white woman? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Tell me. Somebody, let me know. This woman is all caked up with a bunch of clown makeup and weave going all down her shoulders that ain't her hair. And she's going to talk about somebody trying to be like somebody. How you do that? How do you do that? Everything she said was things that black women do. And she's looking in her heart and she said, what do we do? Then let me deflect this on this nationally televised show. All right. But while her amen corner, while her crier is giving her big ups and like, amen, sister, amen, you showed them. The rest of the world is looking at her like a fool.
Want submission from the women. The bottom line is I'm not willing to deflect from the fact that, number one, black men are the greatest non-white contributors to white supremacy. Let's just be real.
All right. Now, she's the one that put out this narrative, right? She is the one that put out this narrative. But here's the catch. She is the biggest contributor to supremacy, white supremacy. And this is how. Remember when there was that thing where she was telling women that they need to unalive Afro babies through abortion? She put that out there. Her and women like Egypt Ann. She put that out there. She was telling black women not to have Afro babies. She put that out here. She did. All the toxic, malicious stuff that's been going on with these females, when you look at it, more times than not, she and her channel was at the bottom. And I'm talking about the really egregious stuff like unaliving children, not having Afro babies, and not having specifically male children. This woman said specifically, don't have Afro male children. If you get one, find out, unalive it. This woman specifically was preaching this message on her channel. How many of y'all remember these messages? How many of you remember these messages? She put them up there. Right. And so she put that up there. Right? Now, here's the thing. The brothers start saying, you know what? That's what Black women think about us. Because Cynthia G was not the real problem. She was a problem. But the real problem is dudes start looking in her comment section. Dudes start looking, saying that she has thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers, possibly a million. Who knows? Hey, what's up, Nesman99? So she has all of these followers. When y'all come on, don't forget to push the thumbs up buttons. She has all these followers. Understand, this was the problem. Oh, wow. All right. This is the problem. They did, but obviously they didn't care about dads, brothers, or sons. All right. So basically, so what happens is brothers is like, okay, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, I got what's going on. Okay, yeah, I see this. And brothers was like, you know what? No. Brothers said, no, we are not going to put up with this no mo. I would say no more, but it was brothers saying it. So we said no mo. All right. Brothers said, we're not going to put up with it no more. All right. And so what happened is we started to travel. All right. And as brothers started to travel, we started noticing, wait a minute, we are appreciated outside of the United States. We are very well appreciated outside of the United States. So brothers start taking off to Brazil at first. All right. We started going to Europe, but Brazil was the spot. Now, this is why Brazil became the spot. At the time when me and Charles Tyler was talking over the phone, we was doing radio shows. I had my channel, he had his. And when we was talking about this, Brazil was chosen because it had a lot of Black women there. All right. So the Afro Brazilians, they don't call themselves Black. All right. So the Afro Brazilians were there. And we, after research and study, brothers was like, there are more Afro people in Brazil than there are in the United States. They said, oh, wow, this is the place to come get a woman. And so a lot of brothers were there getting wives already. This was around 2014, 15, right? And Al Grease had this movie, Frustrated in Brazil. I remember one time I was supposed to aid in, I think, the second video, right? And so basically what happened is, this is why Brazil was the first spot. But then Colombia came into the picture, Medellin started blowing up, and the Philippines start blowing up. But then the C-19 happened, and people start closing down. The Philippines start closing down. All this stuff start closing down. And so the brothers was like, oh, wow, what do we do? Right? And so what happened is that many of the brothers was like, you know what? Let's just Well, a lot of the brothers was like, let's just see what's out there, right? And so brothers start then talking about Thailand. So then Thailand became a spot. All right. So when brothers start talking about Thailand, Thailand became the spot. And then people was like, oh yeah, Thailand is the stuff now. And so a lot of things start happening. And the Caucasian men have always traveled, but no one had anything to say about that. It didn't become a problem until brothers start traveling. And what was the problem? The problem was we start leaving the plantation, right? We start leaving the plantation. All right. And so as we start leaving the plantation, people will start complaining. And so you got two groups of complainers. You got the black women that never wanted any of us. And then you got the simps, manginas, and the people who were making money off of these being dating coaches, telling black women, oh, we can get you a man, right? It is against their interest for us to go because how do they make money and exploit the black woman, right? And so this is the problem. So this is who's leaving. The brothers are leaving. We had enough. We're not going to deal with it anymore. And so part of the problem is that these women are finding out that even though these women don't have bigger butts, that they don't have melanin, that we still like them better than them because they are agreeable. It is simply that, agreeable. They are agreeable. A man could get what a man wants, right? The women are doing what they want in the United States. We're like, fine, do what you want to do. Do it by yourself, right? And they can't handle this. They can't handle it. All right. So they have a problem with it. And so the brothers that travel, the passport brothers that travel, we said, F them. We don't care. I'm saying F them. I don't care. Now, what I usually advocate to people is this. We need to find us a good woman anywhere that suits our needs anywhere. Period. I profess that brothers get passports and leave the United States to increase the probability that you find a good woman. Because you have to include the whole South America, Southeast Asia, to find a woman that will suit you. You have to include that. Because if the United States is the only place you're going to look, you are going to be sorely disappointed by the time you hit 70 and realize that you weren't able to have a legacy. You weren't able to leave a legacy or at least attempt a legacy. See, that's the issue right there. You're not able to attempt a legacy because quite frankly, ain't nothing here trying to help you make a legacy. These women here in the United States did not want builders because that's who would have been making all the babies, dudes that can teach their children how to build. No, they didn't want that. All right. Now I'm opening up. I'm about to bust a move, but before I go, I'm gonna open up the channel so anybody that want to add to this discussion can. All right. But understand this. As men, we don't have to put up with none of the garbage. All right. We don't have to put up with none of it. The Most High said we're supposed to be men, and so by golly gee willikers, we need to be men. All right. One of the things y'all got to understand. Hey, what's up, young boy 24? One of the things y'all have to understand is we cannot allow people to pigeonhole us. Well, here's the thing. The reason why this is kind of untrue, because the reason why the Afro men are leaving and getting passports is because we felt this hatred from the BAWs against us. And we're like, you know what? We're not dealing with this anymore. Right? So we said we're going to get passports and see what's better. Right? At no point did we say all women were like that. But we start looking at the probability. We start looking at how many people were subscribing to Cynthia G. How many people were listening? How many of these women were listening to Derek Jackson? How many of them was following Dr. Umar? We said there was nobody. Hey, what's up, Abraxas? Hey, bro, what's up? There you go.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. What's up, brother?
Let me make sure. Let me make sure my audio is up. You know, so I don't be.
It's fine.
So I don't be like scratchy and glitchy.
So well, let me finish with that, Daniel. So what's happening is these women were taking the lives of most of our children through abortion already. And when the numbers start coming out, the more the numbers start coming out, wait a minute, 24 million to about 60 million. That means our children never had a chance when we put those seeds in them. And well, 54% of us can't get nobody anyway. And they're having all their babies with Pookies and Ray Rays, and they only constitute roughly 10% of the population. No, we tired of taking the blame. We tired of their foul mouth. We're tired of being lied on. We don't even want to be around them. So we got them passports and bam, hitting them jet lines. Go ahead, brother. What are you going to add?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got my passport application just this past week. Getting ready to fill it out and turn it back in next week. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited, man. I'm very excited about visiting these other countries, because this country right here, man, it's just horrible, man. It's just like what Austin, what's his name, Austin Hollowman, just like what he was going into. It's horrible. The dating over here is horrible.
Now let's ask you this. What country are you thinking about going to?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What country do you think? What country are you considering? Country.
Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to Brazil for the first time. I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun out there. You know, I can see it now. 4 chicken tacos and an ice cold Modelo beer.
Hey, when are you thinking about going down there?
I know right now. Maybe the spring.
All right. And so Carnival happens around February, right? And for you to keep in mind, the seasons are reversed.
What? Come again?
The seasons are reversed. Their winter is our summer, and vice versa. So right now it's about to be summer. As it's about to be winter here, it's about to be summer for them.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my audio, you know, because I'm doing this. Trying to fix my audio because I'm doing this from my phone.
Hey, what's up, Backwood?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it because I'm trying to do this from my phone. It sounds like you drowning, man. I can't hear you.
Oh,
I heard you
okay.
say something about a festival that take place every February, though, right?
Yeah, carnival. Yeah, so I'm gonna be down there until February.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, though, man. I just seen it. I just seen a chick at the Walgreens up here. I'm in my truck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in my rig right now, man.
All right,
Just
bet.
sitting up here posted, waiting on my dispatcher to send me another workload, man. I've been waiting for like 3 days.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, he's blanking out for a minute. So let me do this real quick. Hold on. I gotta step off real quick. Hold on for a second. One moment. All right, brethren. I'm back. All right. Guess we had problems with the connection with. He had problems with his connection. So anybody else that want to pop on can. All right. So there's the StreamYard stuff. All right. So anyway. Yeah, they are very outrageous, man. Um, so yeah. So this is where we're at, brother. Grand steering thing, Afro men getting passport. It's the will of Yah. Yes, because we are supposed to escape evil. All right, we are supposed to escape evil. We're not supposed to. Hold on. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right? Here, Tilo, another country didn't even ask for my passport number. I'm shocked. Well, a lot of people are is because their economies are failing, and especially people who had economies that was based on tourism, right? And they are paying a heavy toll for following the United States in all the mess that and the shoes haven't really fallen about how they have deceived us here. And so you got a lot of lawsuits coming up. So let's see what develops from them. Right. But yeah. So there was the scripture that I put up a while back. Blessed is the man that walks not in a. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Put that in there. Put the OT. All right. Let's see what this pulls up. Oh, hold on. Let me change Bibles. Man, I've been sneezing all day. Walk if. All right. Psalms, right? Let me put this up here real quick since nobody else is going to pop in. All right. I'm going to leave you this. This is what we are supposed to adhere to right here. Okay. And let's get this with a more closely Hebrew translation. All right, here's this translation. I'm going to leave y'all with these. All right. So, with this said, brothers, I'm out. All right. Peace, love, and soul. And hey, we got to bust a move, bros. We got to bust a move. Right. And if we found somebody worthy, we need to get them out of here as well. And I'm going to keep it real. If we found someone worthy, we need to get them out of here as well. And we need to get the hell out of here as well. We are watching this country go to hell in a handbasket. All right. And what they're doing to the interest rates is they're trying to prevent people from buying land, buying homes, and stuff like that. It's greed by the banks. Bottom line, it's greed by the banks. Bottom line. All right. This is not. It's a wicked place to be, and the banks are getting their power. Kroger is going on strike. Wow, didn't I hear that? But here's the problem. It's gonna have to be some mess, and people are going to have to be able to fight back somehow. All right, or else it's just doom and gloom. Period. All right. So with that said, I'm out. Peace, love, and soul, everybody. Remember, same time next Saturday. What is next Saturday? I might be in Columbia next Saturday. Hold on. I don't even know what next Saturday is. Talking about next Saturday. Is the 24th? Oh, I'll be in Columbia next Saturday. All right. Let me see what time I'm going to be getting there. So it might be next Sunday. Let me see. All right. So it might be next Sunday. Okay. Okay, next Saturday and next Sunday. Okay, got it. All right. So it may be Sunday evening. All right. So I will holler at you all later. Peace, love, and soul. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, well. It is what it is. All right. So peace, love, and soul. We'll probably do this next Sunday, 8 Central. All right. 9 o'clock Eastern. All right. So with that said, peace, love, and soul. I'm out. Hey, let's see what's going on. Let's pay attention to the news and everything. All right. I will talk to you all later. Peace.